The Amazon rainforest awakens with a delicate yet overwhelming grandeur, a living tapestry of life that stretches as far as the eye can see. A sprawling cathedral of green punctuated by occasional bursts of vibrant color from exotic flowers and birds. As the first light of dawn filters through the dense canopy, it pierces the color from exotic flowers and birds. As the first light of dawn filters through the dense canopy, it pierces the foliage in golden shafts that illuminate droplets of dew clinging to leaves and branches, each one refracting sunlight like 1,000 tiny prisms, creating a mosaic of shimmering light that dances across the forest floor. The air is heavy with humidity, redolent with the earthy perfume of damp soil. Decaying leaves and the subtle fragrance of blooming orchids tucked away amidst twisting vines and moss-covered trunks. The forest hums with an almost imperceptible energy, a quiet vibration that can be felt in the chest as one breathes in the oxygen-rich air, thick with the mingling sense of life, growth, and decay. From the treetops, the first signs of life stir as rare birds awaken with the morning. Scarlet macaws squawk loudly, their brilliant red, blue, and yellow feathers catching the sunlight in dazzling flashes as they leap from branch to branch, their cries echoing in a chaotic symphony that resonates through the jungle. Green-winged macaws add their own distinctive tones, creating a chorus that is both deafening and mesmerizing, a cacophony that somehow feels perfectly orchestrated in its natural chaos. Toucans perch silently, their oversized, vividly colored bills leaning toward fruits and berries hidden among the leaves, occasionally letting out a loud, surprising call that bounces between trees. High above, elusive quetzal flit between branches, their emerald and turquoise feathers catching the light, rendering them almost ethereal as they move with delicate precision. Meanwhile, the treetops are alive with monkeys of all sizes and species, each one engaging in a complex ballet of motion, sound, and social interaction. Spider monkeys swing effortlessly from vine to vine, using their long, prehensile tails as both rope and balance, performing aerial acrobatics that appear as effortless artistry to any observer below. Capuchin monkeys scurry across branches, inspecting leaves, fruits, and insects with curious, intelligent hands, chattering incessantly in what seems to be a language of subtle gestures, facial expressions, and shrill calls. Howler monkeys contribute their deep, resonant calls that echo like ancient drums across the canopy, marking territory, communicating with distant groups, and instilling a subtle tension in the otherwise tranquil jungle morning. Streams thread to the undergrowth like liquid silver, glinting as the sunlight strikes their surfaces, while schools of neon tetra and catfish dart beneath the rippling waters, their scales glimmering with iridescent flashes that mirror the sky above. Frogs of myriad colors and sizes croak and trill in synchrony with the rustle of leaves, producing a continuous, multi-layered soundscape that is at once soothing and enlivening. Predators remain ever present, hidden in plain sight. Jaguars move silently through dense undergrowth, their spotted coats blending seamlessly with the patchwork of sunlight and shadow. Snakes, coiled and patient, lie camouflaged among moss-covered roots and fallen leaves, their forked tongues flickering as they taste the air for the scent of prey. Even the smallest creatures contribute to the jungle's complexity. Leafcutter ants march in disciplined columns, carrying pieces of vegetation several times their own size back to underground colonies. Metallic beetles crawl along branches, catching and reflecting tiny shards of sunlight, and countless insects flit and hover in endless, delicate spirals above flowers and water. Orchids bloom in hidden corners, their colors ranging from deep indigo to fiery orange, releasing subtle fragrances that attract pollinators in an intricate dance of survival. Butterflies hover above in kaleidoscopic patterns, their wings brushing against flowers as they sip nectar, while dragonflies skim the surface of streams with iridescent wings that catch and refract the light. Every element of the forest, from the tiniest leaf to the largest predator, is woven into a complex, interconnected ecosystem, where each movement, sound, and scent has meaning, purpose, and impact. The sunlight grows stronger, revealing textures of bark, moss, and lichen, and highlighting the geometric precision of nature's design and leaf patterns, insect exoskeletons, and feather arrangements. The subtle interplay of shadow and light creates a sense of depth and mystery, as if the forest itself is breathing, pulsing, and watching. Even wind becomes an instrument in this orchestra of life, whispering through leaves, bending branches, rustling flowers, and stirring the forest in a rhythmic sway that aligns seamlessly with the calls of birds, monkeys, and frogs. Streams gurgle over stones, waterfalls splash into hidden pools, and rivers meander like veins through the jungle, carrying nutrients and life downstream, nourishing every living organism along their path. The forest floor, rich with decomposed leaves, fungi, and organic matter, supports a vast network of life invisible to the naked eye. Insects, worms, and microorganisms breaking down organic debris, recycling nutrients, and sustaining the towering giants above. Even as one walks slowly, careful to avoid hidden roots and slippery mud, one feels the pulse of life beneath every step. The subtle vibrations of insects crawling, small mammals rustling leaves, and the occasional thump of a larger creature moving unseen. Every inhalation brings the scent of wet earth and wild blooms, and every exhalation seems to synchronize the observer's heartbeat with the rhythm of the forest. Sunlight shifts through the canopy throughout the morning, revealing secret alcoves of the jungle. Hidden pools where colorful fish congregate. Fallen trees turn into miniature ecosystems supporting mosses, insects and fungi, and vines that twist and curl in elaborate patterns, some of which serve as bridges for monkeys and other arboreal creatures. Insects create shimmering clouds of motion above the water's surface, while birds swoop down to snatch prey or sip from pools, their reflections rippling gently across the surface. Even seemingly silent moments are full of sound, the soft tapping of woodpeckers on trunks, the subtle rustle of leaves under the passing of a small mammal, the distant roar of a waterfall merging with the calls of birds. The Amazon in the early hours of the day is a sensory immersion of sight, sound, scent, and movement, an overwhelming but harmonious experience that draws one into the rhythm of life itself. Every detail, from the largest predator to the tiniest insect, is a testament to evolution, survival, and the intricate beauty of interdependence. There is no separation here between the observer and the observed. One becomes a part of the symphony, attuned to the subtle cues and harmonies that define existence in the most biodiverse ecosystem on Earth. As the sun rises higher, the jungle awakens fully, a kaleidoscope of color, sound, and motion, each creature participating in a living tapestry of survival, beauty, and wonder, while the ambient sounds of rustling leaves, flowing water, and vocalizing wildlife create a natural, relaxing melody that soothes the mind and spirit, a perfect reflection of the Amazon's eternal vitality.